Welcome to the David Bradley Show with your host, David Bradley.
Howdy, everybody. I hope everybody is still in one piece after all the wind went by the other night and all the crazy stuff that went on. We've got two individuals here that are from the band Tattered Sons. We got Joe and Tim here, and we're going to kick it off and say howdy, and we're going to talk a little about a little bit of a good old Southern Kentucky rock band. What's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going? Well, thank you for having us.
Man, y'all get any of that weather at all?
I was actually down here for the weather, so I drove down in the weather last night.
Oh, man.
I live by the lake there at Percy Priest there in Nashville, and we got just like a little below, little nothing. I was like, okay, and then I noticed what was going on down in Memphis and Selmer, and my heart went out. It was terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Being from Southern Illinois, we dodge those all the time, so my heart goes out to those people.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy. It was crazy. I mean, it was blowing pretty daggum hard around here. I couldn't believe it.
Looked like it was going from the Gulf of Mexico all the way to Canada.
Yeah, it was wild.
All the way across.
So what have y'all been up to, man? I mean, y'all, I think last time I talked to y'all, I met you out at podcast, the Rockin' Pod. Y'all had fun out there? Or, I think you did a couple of podcasts out there, didn't you?
We did. We started out, we only had like a couple scheduled, and then everybody started, hey, come over here and do this and do this. It was a really good time, and it's probably, I worked it the year, but not the year, but 2 years before when they had it. I think it's one of my favorite events in Nashville, just because of the community vibe to it, because, you know, we had people, Tony Harnell walks by, you know, Paul Taylor walks by, but then also our buddies in River Ghost. It was a great rock and roll hang.
Oh, yeah, I loved it. I mean, I hadn't seen, God, I think Ricky Rackman, I seen him out there.
Great.
But dude, Ricky is awesome, man. I love his whole vibe, and he's just like, he's so chill, so approachable.
Good coffee, too.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have the coffee, Joe? Did you have
I tried the coffee. It was fantastic.
It's a tad strong, but I like it that way. So
that's the way I prefer my coffee. So
say I don't even drink coffee. I didn't even know he had coffee.
Yeah, it's a from the Cat House. It's a Cat House blend. It's
Cat
really
House,
tasty, really tasty.
Whatever happened
and he's
to that?
not sponsoring us at all. So you know, if we want to, just saying. Not saying. I'm just saying.
Well, I tell people all the time. I mean, I'm not sponsored or affiliated right now, so I can do whatever the hell I want.
Well, we're nothing if not for sale.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a dollar sign.
Yeah, pretty much.
So y'all had we did podcasting out there at the Rockin' Pod. How many shows did y'all end up being on? 2 or 3 or
6, and then one was kind of a live stream.
Oh, cool.
We ended up doing 6, and it was really cool because Joe and I were out there just kind of talking and hanging out. Next thing we know, hey, we're going to talk over here. Hey, come over here. Come over. And that's the thing, as the bands, they get out there and they all do their thing. It was great. I was only mad that I was going to bring a monitor to play our video, and it crapped out the night before. So
oh, great.
Yeah. Technology is awesome.
Oh yeah. Love it. So what do y'all got going on now? I mean, because I mean, we were talking before when, you know, before we started doing all this other stuff, and some of the stuff you were telling me was pretty exciting, man.
I can't say names just yet because it's not signed, but it's in pencil. We're getting ready to take off and go do the first record legit with one of the top producers in the game. Sweet. And actually for one of the top, if not the top labels. So, yeah.
And that's going to be awesome.
And that's going to happen quicker than you know. That the ball has started rolling, and it's happened. I always use the term because I go 1,000% off the vibe, which is why I'm in this band. Mm-hmm. It's happened through a perfect circle,
right?
And it's just the nicest and best opportunity we could get. We're gonna head to Pennsylvania very soon.
Well, say that's one thing I liked about y'all because you actually reached out to me, I believe.
Absolutely.
Yeah. On the messenger and asked me to stop by y'all's booth. I didn't have a booth there this year. So
that's your fault.
Well, I mean, first year, man. I mean, you know, and this show is new, so I didn't really.
I'm new. Not really.
No, you like me, you've been in the industry a long freaking time.
Hell, what time is it?
I don't know.
Joe, how long you been playing guitar, buddy?
Do I have to answer that question?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I'll tell you how long I've been playing.
Almost 50 years.
That's awesome because I just picked the damn thing up again after my ex-wife sold my Les Paul, and I'll get you, Lisa.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, dude, it's a long story. Yeah, I just picked it back up again, and I'm going to take this guitar home. He doesn't know it yet.
Dude, that is a beautiful guitar.
Great.
Hold that guitar up. They've got to see this guitar. I mean, I know it's a podcast, but it's also a YouTube channel.
Exactly.
Y'all have got to see this guitar. It is a gorgeous guitar. Look at that. Just look at the detail in that. Oh, man.
See, that matches my snare drum.
Oh, yeah.
You can't have it, Tim.
Oh, dadgummit. Come on.
It's a gorgeous guitar,
Yes,
man.
I'm pretty happy with it. Actually, it's maple back and sides, which gives it a little more brightness, but it has a cedar top, which is a little more mellow than like the spruce top guitars. And the neck on the thing is amazing. So I found it at a music store and fell in love with it.
It should just be called tone.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's all it needs to be on there. Because it's got a beautiful, warm tone, man.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I love that tone.
Yep.
That is nice. No, but, after you reached out to me and everything, I mean, I got to looking at y'all on Facebook and all that other stuff. And the thing that stuck out with me the most.
How cute I really am.
Well, that and, how long your hair is and everything.
Yes.
And
Slick back just for you.
printed it out. The thing that got me the best was that it's on y'all's website. They decided it was time to step away from the same old bar band situation and start writing and recording the music that y'all actually wanted to do.
And
And I love that.
That's what's missing. Everybody's trying to be the next shiny thing, or what is the shiny thing now, I should say. When you say that, I mean,
Yeah.
the whatever they threw against the wall and is sticking, everybody's trying to stick there. And what is that? That's got no heart. That's got no substance. That's why it doesn't last.
Well, see, what
Opinion. That's my opinion.
oh yeah, and what I kind of reference it back to is, and you see it every daggone time, one of these movies or TV shows comes out, all right, and it's got this character that's a just gruff, full of testosterone main character. And then the next thing you know, you see people walking around wearing the same trench coat, same freaking hat, same freaking glasses, and then there was that other one where they were buying the same freaking motorcycle, even though the guy drove a different motorcycle each episode.
You remember a few years ago, I don't even think it was 5 years ago, every dadgum song, every single that was out had some form of somebody whistling.
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And it was like,
You tell me it's not a cookie cutter. You tell me.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got certain people that do that. They know this is what is making it happen and turning those numbers. You know?
Sure.
And they start sticking with that cookie cutter thing, like you was talking about. I mean, it's crazy.
But when I met Derek and Joe, that's what it was, is because it's real, and the songs are real because they're not trying to be pretentious and be poison, or they're not trying to be. It just so happens it sounds like Led Zeppelin sometimes, and sometimes it sounds like Uriah Heep, and sometimes it's what does Derek call it? It's the most familiar.
It's the most familiar music that you've never heard.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Yeah, that's right.
But that goes back to your influences,
Well, sure.
and that's what a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
You take music that you've grown up with and you listen to and you party to, and that sticks with you.
Well, I mean, okay, let's, but we're also we're cut from the same cloth, but we're not. Who's your guitar influence? If you had to pick one,
Gosh.
I know probably 10,000 of them. I know, I get it.
Yeah. Well, one of my earliest ones was probably Angus.
Angus,
Young.
great player, great writer, blues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about it is, I mean, people talk about the stuff that he does all the time, but dude can't read a lick of music.
No.
Can't tell you the name of the chords that he's playing. He imitated sounds that he heard that he liked.
Yeah.
And so
Must be the devil.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of musicians out there. They can't read a lick of music,
No.
but they play by ear, and they know what they love to hear.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, and it's from their heart.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I love because, I mean, hell,
Integrity took the train a long time ago, but not everybody got on that train.
oh yeah, some of them.
That's good.
I like that. You might want to write that down.
Hang on. You write that right there.
You know, the thing is, I mean, even the guys like Vi and people like
Yeah.
that tell you, you know, they know the theory and they know what you're supposed to, you know, what's supposed to work together and all that stuff. Eventually, at some point, you have to throw that out the window and play what you're feeling anyway.
Yeah,
So,
and
I think Steve actually said break the rules.
yeah,
Yes.
Well, it's Eddie Van Halen, man. I mean,
Yeah.
he broke so many daggone rules,
yeah.
but
I am outstanding in that capacity.
oh yeah,
I am outstanding at that. At my real job, people hate that.
the breaking the rules.
Because music, though.
Oh, absolutely. Because once you start adhering to some type of a rule, then you're pigeonholing yourself.
Yeah.
You really are. I mean, I don't want to be. I wouldn't mind having a nice crossover hit. Who knows? We can write it.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. And what I mean by crossover is, I mean, hey, people like real music no matter what label you want to put on it.
Yeah,
No matter what label you want to put on it.
and that's just it. I mean, I'm not going to seek out a certain song or a certain thing just because somebody is labeled the best at it and all that other stuff. What I listen to is things that just really just hit my soul and touch my heart.
Yeah.
And I love that. Because, I mean, there ain't nothing like sitting around a bonfire and just listening to some acoustic and just kick back relaxing.
Because once again, I go right back because that's real.
Yeah, it's real.
That's a real thing. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't, I mean, you could bottle it and process it and shake it up and put it on the next Justin Bieber song, but it's not going to be real.
Yeah. Well, that's what I hate about auto-tune. I mean, come on.
And he's a great singer. He's got a great voice. He really does. I mean, my goodness gracious, he's got a great voice. Not so much right now, but that's
Well, you ain't, that bad yourself.
well, it's
I
hard.
mean,
It's hard to sing when you have that Bell's palsy. So yeah,
yeah.
it's hard.
I can
Yeah,
imagine.
I can sing. I can sing okay. I can sing okay. That's.
Well, your voice suits that Southern rock band narrative. You know?
That's a funny thing because I got so fortunate. It's fortunate. It's a long circular story of how all this come together. Me and the bass player Derek Lester sitting waiting for a rehearsal for an '80s band that I have in Nashville. He played me the demos of these songs, and I heard what wasn't there. Mm-hmm. And that's when I asked. I was like, "Hey, can you send me the stems without vocals and trust me to do that?" And it's worked. It's worked so well. Oh my goodness, I'm really digging it. The next song that's probably going to come out, what do you think? Shine. That Shine probably.
Probably.
Yeah,
probably.
that's. I just finished the vocals of that. We're going to go back and re-record the music. This one's going to be a good one. This is a cool one, and it's
Cool.
It's a little play on words, but it's about it. All kinds of shine. Let's put it that way.
Right.
Yeah,
Now, how many original songs you got right now?
we got enough for a double live album, but we're going to concentrate on 10 right now because that's what we just talked about with the producer this morning.
Okay.
Derek and I had a Zoom meeting with him this morning, and he wants to pick. Because we're still thinking about. We don't know about adding a cover. We love to play the covers, but that's a whole new thing with licensing. So we'll see about that. We'll see about putting a cover on there. But yeah, we're gonna go with 10. We might hone it down to the top 8, but we'll see. We'll see.
Cool. I can't wait for it to come out.
We've got what, 20
Yeah, easily.
easily that we could put on. We could put down right now.
Yeah. That would be sweet.
Plus the couple that I'm going to steal from a friend of mine that he has no idea about. So we're not talking about it. I mean, it's going to be grand larceny.
There you go.
Grand larceny.
That's all you got to do. That's what I was curious about also is how all y'all got together. It's crazy how some bands come together, man. It's like,
This
dude.
is weird. This is weird. These guys, you and Derek played,
If you keep it chronological,
and you got to. You have
got to, because it's going to get real confusing otherwise.
Well, that's like when me and you was talking earlier about what was on what my assistant pulled up. There's like,
Yeah.
different names, but they're not in the band anymore.
No.
It's because they ugly. No, I'm
met
kidding.
Derek.
I'm joking.
Yeah, well, we're not doing that.
I had a band way back when. I met Derek right after I got out of the Army.
Right.
You're in the Army?
Yeah, I was in the Army.
No shit.
Yeah.
Appreciate your service,
shit.
man.
Oh, thank you.
Right on, dude.
So you're learning shit.
I've done. I've been fortunate. I've done 11 USO tours. That's awesome, dude. That's cool.
I was in the Army back when we still had stations in Germany. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And I had just come back. I was determined to put something together, and we needed a drummer. And so the guitar player says, "Well, I met a drummer. There's one problem. He comes with a bass player." Well, we already had a bass player. Anyway, long story short, that's how I met Derek.
Yeah.
Fast forward to today, and literally every band I think either one of us has been in since, we've both ended up in that band at one point or another. So we're never very far apart.
Yeah.
But
And he's a damn good bass player, man. I listen to him.
He's an awesome bass player.
I mean, he's got that whole little stage presence going on and everything. I love that.
He chugs along up here, huh?
He reminds me, I don't know if he would agree with this, but he reminds me in his playing style of Bob Daisley.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And
I could see that.
Jimmy Bain.
and Bob's always been one of my favorite bass players.
Absolutely.
And now your guitar's hitting the microphone again. You hear it?
I heard
You
that.
hear
I
it?
heard that.
It keeps sneaking in there.
I heard that.
We're not editing that out either. I don't edit that much.
It's all good.
That's good to know.
I don't. I can't stand it. I mean, I like it raw. I like it real, and this is the way it is.
Well, if you get the pre-production right, you shouldn't have to edit too much.
Well, that's
Keeping it real.
that's why I bought that thing.
Then again, we may say some stuff you need to get rid of.
I don't beep either.
The other guitar player in the band is actually Derek's son.
Yeah, that's his son.
Yeah, and I like to say that there's no better way to get a guitar player that does what you want than to raise him yourself.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And the boy can play.
And the boy can play.
He can play.
He can
My
definitely
goodness
play.
gracious.
I mean, he was laying some licks down on some of the things I seen.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, he's got to be proud in how I'll get out on that.
Absolutely.
The only thing you got to do is get your son in a guitar.
We're working on that.
We're working on that. Okay. Drums, maybe.
I think he's going to lean more toward guitar, probably.
I would too. Drums are expensive.
Yeah, true story.
Drums are way expensive.
Oh, dude.
If you don't get the good ones, they suck.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's something because you guys were in. I went through the same type of thing. I came down here. I came down here 5 years ago. I'm a 35-year drummer in the same band. I drum and sang.
Well, see, when I seen you, I was like, I've seen him somewhere before.
Our band.
I mean,
Mercy played all over the place.
Because I did lights and sound all around Nashville. So
And we were with Atlantic for just a cup of coffee, and then Nirvana took care of all that crap. Thanks, appreciate that.
yeah,
I bought and returned a beautiful Harley Davidson in the same week.
oh my god.
Hang on, I need a minute. Hang on.
Okay, well, he takes a minute to recoup.
Man, they turned it deep on that one. Anyway, man, it was pretty. Black nickel hardware.
I bet.
It was anyway. So I came to Nashville. I was pretty much done with music. I was video director, and our good friend from the east took care of that. Everybody got sick and went home, and everything dried up. And I started looking for drum gigs. There really wasn't any. And one of our good friends said, "Dude, sing."
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I started putting some bands together, and I got with Derek through a weird, nice guy, guitar player. We were going to put together a Whitesnake tribute band because there wasn't one around here, and we ended up not doing that because the guitar player was just weird. And
When is a guitar player not weird? Come on.
I'm not going back to that barn.
I resemble that remark.
I'm not going back. He's a nice guy. And so Derek and I stayed in touch. And when I formed Firepower in Nashville, I had him in, and it just went full bloody circle. And producer that we just talked to today was somebody that was in a band I used to open for, a big name band that I can't say, dadgummit. And
It's okay, but
now it's come full circle. It's great. It's organic, and I can't thank you guys enough, dude. I appreciate. I'm having a blast.
When Derek started talking about Tim and Mark, I was like, okay, I got to check this out.
yeah.
And
Mark's in firepower, so
yeah, and I was blown away.
Yeah.
yeah. We got together the first time, and the energy was crazy. It was the way it was bouncing off the walls in the. Did we do it at Diamond Studio? I think it was.
Yeah.
It was Diamond Studio. That was a. I wish we could have videoed that. That would have been cool.
That would be good, just like as a history moment or something.
Because
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm coming at this a whole nother way. I'm full of crap a lot, and I like to have a good time. And
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
and it's kind of I'm kind of playing a character most of the time, 80% of my day. So and I make fun of myself as much as I do everybody else, which is a lot. And I'm coming at this with I'm so grateful. I'm getting to do this again, and I think maybe it's the best for last because I was that close to stardom, and I think I would have burned out. I really do. I think I would have burned out.
You know, and there's a lot of people out there like it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because I was a drummer and did a lot of drugs.
yeah. Well, it's, you know, I've got a friend that I actually just met, found out that he actually lives up here in Portland.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And he does drumming. And I think he helped out a little bit on the Journey tribute band. I can't remember the name of it, but they played the Portland Fair up here. The Strawberry Festival.
That was those guys are good. That's Departure. They're from Atlanta.
Yeah, but they ain't no more.
Yeah, I know. They were good, I should say.
Yeah.
I saw them at Shooters in Nashville. They kicked butt.
Yeah,
I
and
had fun that night. I sang a lot in the crowd. I'll
But
sing some Journey. I like singing Journey.
But he's just now building a studio out back because
good for him. Good for him.
Well, he's doing tracks. You know, people send him the music. He does the tracks, the drum tracks to it, and everything, and sends it back to them.
That's great.
I mean, it's
This day and age, but you know what's going to be cool about, and we're getting ready to do it, but we're doing it in the same room. You know, we're not like I almost said his name. Like he said, we're not making a Lady Gaga record. We're making like an AC/DC record. We want to get in there,
Yeah.
and we're gonna. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
oh yeah. And then you just get to kick back and relax and lay that stuff down.
I
Man.
can take my dog.
I mean, you know, clean tracks and everything are good for some stuff, but for what we do, you know, that you can't beat that live feel.
Absolutely.
No.
Everybody's in the same room.
Well, that's like here, you know. Well, me and you was talking about this earlier. You know, I don't direct line out of a guitar. I mic everything.
Yeah, a direct line out of an acoustic is sacrilege anyway.
Now,
You wouldn't believe how many people do it, though.
Here's the question: Is that got a
That's
jack?
just
on it?
wrong.
Does that have a jack?
It does have a jack, and no, you can't plug anything into it.
I never get to plug it in.
Didn't you just take the jack out?
Jack out.
Just jack it out, man.
Yeah, then I'd have to fill the hole.
Wasn't he on Star Trek? No, that was Chekhov. Jack out.
Damn.
You guys are weird. I need something.
What do you want?
Brought my hat. I'm gonna put my hat on.
Uh-huh.
But no, this has
He's
been
killing
this has
me.
been so much. This has been so much fun, and I'm having a blast, losing a lot of money. It's great. I love it, and we're gonna keep going. We've got we're coming up in April. We've got April 22nd in Glasgow, Kentucky. That's pretty near here, isn't it?
Hey, that's close. I might actually make.
At AJ's, we played there.
AJ's.
Yeah, we played there just recently with Leilani. I never want to play with her again because she's too good.
You can't. It's not some. You don't want to be on the same bill. It just makes you look bad.
All the way around. She's so good.
I'm writing that down. So
AJ's and we're playing with
what day?
the 22nd of April, which is a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. My phone's somewhere else.
I don't know. I can't remember. You got it?
I've got advanced deficit disorder or whatever you call it.
I usually have just people look up stuff for me.
Anyway, it's April 22nd, probably a Saturday, I'm guessing, because I have to show up at the parole
Saturday.
officer. Yes.
Cool.
Usually my parole officer meets on Sunday, so that's usually it. Not for years or at all. No.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a criminal.
Not the criminal.
Not a criminal.
I have to go to the website to keep up. There's so much stuff going on.
Well, you do the website because if it was up to me, because all I can retain at this age is water.
Man.
Ow.
I'm not kidding. Like you come to a Tattered Sons show, you're not gonna hear 37% of the lyrics
Why not?
because I'll forget them.
Oh, I figured you was in the bathroom because you retain water.
Well, that too. But I make them up as I go along. No, actually, I'm getting very, very good at that.
We can get a monitor for you.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm not Team Vince.
I don't see how people do that.
Plus, you get I keep the score of the game up there because I gamble.
Yeah.
What's the name of that place? MGM thing. Man.
I don't know. We're not plugging them, no. I can tell you
No,
that.
I'm telling you what. What it is that it's a hook. It's a hook. They let you win the first time.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like any casino. That's why they give you the little card and you got to put the card in the machine.
That's right.
They'll hook you for $400 or $500 win. Then they get you coming back.
But we will go play casinos.
Not me.
It's good eating.
Happened to me in Germany, actually.
Yeah.
You played a show in Germany?
Well, I played a lot of shows in Germany. I got hooked on slots in Germany.
Germany's fun. I love Germany.
I got a buddy of mine that was in the service, and he was stationed over in Germany, 3 or 4 different places, I think. And he told me and him was having a conversation, and I told him, I said, a bucket list. What is the one thing that you would love to do? And he just told me straight out, no thinking about it at all. I want to go back to Germany. I want to go back over there and check it out.
It was a good time. It was a good time. The food was amazing.
Yep.
The beer was fantastic. Most of the people that I met were really cool.
I didn't meet anybody that was a jerk. Nope.
No.
He told me his beer here ain't nothing like beer over there.
What we have here doesn't even. They wouldn't call beer. I don't think.
Yeah, well, that's what he said. He don't call it beer here.
I talked to a guy one time, and he told me. He said he was a European guy. Well, he wasn't German. He was actually British.
Yeah.
But he said, I love American beer. And he said, do you know what I like the best about it? And I said, what's that? He said, because you can drink this stuff all day long and never get a buzz.
Mm-hmm.
I ordered a Budweiser, and the guy said, yeah, bring him a canoe. I go, a canoe? He goes, yeah, that's something else that's near water.
Oh, man. Lord, we're gonna get in trouble.
But I do enjoy a good beer. I do not when I'm singing, but I do enjoy a good beer. Bill Shakespeare said, "Beer is good, just some's better."
Yeah,
True.
Didn't Bill say that? I think he said that.
I don't know. I don't remember.
But yeah, we've got AJ's coming up. We've got a couple shows coming up in Nashville in May, the 17th, and at the Cobra, the same place, at the 17th and 28th, with 2 different shows. One of them you want to see both of them, but especially the one with the Inferno Cats. Those guys are our friends, and they're phenomenal.
So y'all be opening
I can't
up?
even tell you what they are.
Are y'all going to open up, or y'all going to headline?
I think we're with the Inferno Cats. I think we're second on that bill, and then we're second on the other. I think we're right in the middle.
Oh, cool.
We're like Jan Brady.
Yeah.
So y'all get the medium lighting instead of the full lighting. Yeah. And the first band gets no lighting.
and we actually get to use the highs on the crossover. Yes.
Oh, yay.
You see, and it's the best of both worlds. We can arrive not so early, and then we can still drink.
Yeah, and watch them.
Yeah. And then leave.
Yeah. Before traffic hits.
It's Nashville.
Oh, there's always traffic.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was reading on here, Rebel Son. And that was
long time ago.
2015.
Long time ago, yeah.
Academia Awards.
Yeah. Derek would be better to ask about that, but
well, Derek ain't here.
He's not here.
Why ain't Derek here?
It's terrible. It was a we feel bad, but we're going to tell you. He got caught with some illegal objects. Let's call them objects. They may or may not have been a version of Benoit balls, but they.
You know, you can't conceal carry them. They'll find them.
It's because the clacking.
I thought the whole idea was to concealed carry those.
But it was the clacking that gave him away because he's getting to that age. He has no muscular.
And this is what happens when you don't show up.
That's right. You are fair game. No. Derek actually, his family is one of his family members is very sick, and we do pray for that. But no, we will hammer him.
We'll do it
mercilessly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because this is April Fool's Day.
Absolutely, it's made for him.
Well, that's why I thought it'd be great to have y'all on here.
You know better. That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right.
Nothing but fun.
Yeah, I've had fun all day. This has been a fun day.
Well, he parked in the wrong driveway.
Well, yeah,
That's
and sat
normal.
there for 15 minutes.
That's normal. That's normal.
He called me and he said, "I think I'm in the wrong spot."
Actually, so I'm actually what Rebel Son was that won an award.
That was
Before me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was with the previous.
Tattered Sons BT.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you've got. Now y'all just released the Devil That You Know.
Wait a second. I'm still curious. Is it good enough for me to sing?
Absolutely.
No, I'm just curious now.
Well, I didn't know. I mean, I didn't want to open.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
I didn't want to open a bottle of worms here.
No, there's no such thing. No such thing. We're all about sharing as often as possible. No, yeah, The Devil You Know it came out. Actually, I thought it was sooner than it did. We released it 2 days before what was December? No, November 28th.
November.
I was thinking Christmas, but no, it was November 28th. It has been just gaining momentum like crazy, and we're getting ready to get ready for some work because it's got to be done by the end of April. We're shooting the video for it. So
oh, cool!
It's got to be because we have to get it into. I think it's gonna be amazing.
People need to see it.
We're shooting it on the 25th floor of a place down in Nashville. It's cool.
I'm scared of heights. I wouldn't.
I'm scared of widths.
Widths?
Yeah,
Really?
I can stand on anything as long as it's wide enough. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't care how high it is.
Oh no, not me.
But it's got to be wide so I can't see down.
Put some blinders on or something.
This we're so fortunate again. That's the way. I wish I would have known about this a long time ago, but maybe, like I said, it was for the best. Our drummer Mark Ali is probably one of the best videographers in Nashville and
Gifted.
I tell him, hey, I have this idea, and he does it.
He just runs with it.
He just goes. Like we just put we took a bunch of video with because the audio was terrible because of where didn't have a line run. We took a bunch of we had a couple of iPhones. We had a 4K camera. We had a kind of a junky B camera. Mark made it all work with this little promo video that we've come out. You can find it on our website. It's just so cool. I love it. I love the way it turned out. Mark took an old school 35 millimeter lens.
Yeah,
and it was great. He's so gifted, so smart. My goodness, he was the actual rock star of Rockin' Pod.
Oh,
he when he started opening his mouth and being all philosophical, that was kudos to Mark Ali.
Yeah. I was I was kind of. I'd never been to one of those things before. Never had, and like I said,
So much fun.
Yeah, the Rockin' Pod. I'd never been anything to like it. And
were you there when Ricky Rackman was doing his panel thing, and he got on a soapbox about people always saying they're going to come see us play and then they don't.
Oh yeah.
And then it makes it hard to book because the club thinks they're like he went on. He started yelling, and then everybody in the crowd was starting yelling at him to preach. It was like
I missed that one.
Oh, he was good. But he's coming back in May, I think, to the City Winery. His debauchery, talking about all the stuff at the Cat House.
Yeah,
I may have to go to that. Cause,
well, see, that's where I'm more of a man of my word. If I tell you I'm going to come see your show,
you're going to have a damn good excuse
be
you
there.
didn't show up. Oh.
No, I will be there. What is he doing now?
I don't know what he's doing.
What do you hit the table at the thumb?
Oh, sorry.
I was trying to move it away a little bit.
That's the part of the Native American in me.
Oh, you're good. I need to make a bracket on the table.
Get you a flange on the underneath side.
Well, actually, I'm fixing to build a table.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
I'm building it just because, I mean, I don't know if anybody can see or not, but
I'll see.
everything is setting on top of the table, and then I got the computer off to the side. And you see the hat? I like the hat. But I'm fixing to build a table to where everything is more like a control.
Yeah.
You know, basically just a little broadcast section out of a table is what I'm fixing to build. I think it's going to be cool.
What would be better if it's in the shape of Charlize Theron? Just saying.
Isn't that copyright law on that?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Nope. But she don't know one her.
I think I was more of a Farrah Fawcett fan.
That got me through puberty. That poster got me through puberty.
Dude, when that poster
You know
came
the
out, I
poster.
was standing there at Kmart, man. Give me that poster.
Dude, I had that same poster. I know which one you're talking about. I may have gone through 3 or 4 of those.
Damn.
I'm not going to say it.
Oh, shit.
No, but yeah, the devil you know is really gaining. The song is a simple, beautiful song about what we've all done. We've all messed up and tried to make it right again. The video is going to be so epic. I can't wait. Can't wait.
Now, what have you got on YouTube now on that? Is that
That's just a live show.
Just a live show?
We played.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was in Louisville at the billiard.
Yeah, the billiard club in Louisville.
That was a fun show. We played there.
It was
with
a great
Abel.
show.
Yeah, I had a good time. And why haven't they called us back? What'd you do?
I'll never tell.
Okay.
Check the blotter report.
Actually, I believe the place is shut down now. That's why.
I don't know.
Yeah,
There's-
that's
it
what
kills
happens.
me.
People say, "Hey, we're coming out." They don't come out.
Yeah.
That show was full though. We were new in town. I was really happy, and we just played in Knoxville. That surprised the living hell out of me because I haven't been to Knoxville in 10 years or so, and the reception of the people that were there, and everybody had to come up and say hello and hug our neck, and that was awesome. I can't wait to go back.
That was great. I haven't played in Knoxville since '82.
I was in
The last time I was in Knoxville, I was doing
8th grade.
a light show in 87 or 88 for Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks.
And it was over at this little itty bitty venue. And I can't even remember Sally something. I can't remember the name of the venue. It was little. It's not there no more. But I mean, it was a good time.
We played. It was a cool. I love the idea. It's a restaurant, a stage, a bar, and a music store.
So if you break a string, you can just
You just pop next door and get some strings.
It's called the Open Chord. It's really cool. Really cool.
kind of a different concept.
Yeah.
You can literally see if you look back through the room from the stage real close, you can literally see into the music store. Like there's a door back there and you're looking at guitars hanging on the wall.
Oh, man.
In the room.
I think Jeff actually bought a case.
Yeah.
He bought a case. They do that crap. They bring it. They know you're coming. They know you're coming.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna get some of that money back.
I like that, though.
I do too. That's
It's a great place.
It's a unique concept.
Yeah. The food was good too.
yes, it was. Oh my goodness, it was good.
That's why a lot of people, the Bluebird Cafe, that whole history behind it. I mean, you can go down there and you can have dinner. You can sit and listen to people play and have a good time, And,
Or not.
Or not. I mean, you can sit there like a sourpuss,
Right.
but,
I think Kevin just went to the Bluebird last night. He called me, wanted me to say, "No, I'm not going out. It's going to storm." I'm old, guys. I can't go out in the storms.
So, I've got a question.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got an answer even if it's wrong.
Yeah.
Now, Southern Kentucky,
Yes.
Tennessee, Alabama ain't that far away.
Nope.
Why has there been such what I would consider a decline in Southern rock bands? Now, you've got a lot of bands that are taking off and a lot of bands that are playing and coming together, but they ain't got that good, wholesome, 38 special Leonard Skinner vibe feel to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I can think of 3.
There's not that many.
Besides us. I can think of 3.
I say that was the other thing that I really enjoyed about, meeting y'all and checking out all y'all stuff. It's y'all are bringing back more of that true traditional Southern rock.
Well, that's because our bass player's old.
Well, that might have something to do with it.
But our other guitar player is really young.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And so I get a kick out of that because he's getting to learn some of them licks, man. And I mean, the kid's doing good.
What's great about him is his damn attitude, because I give him a lot of crap.
Yeah.
On purpose, just to do it.
Yeah.
Just to loosen him up. And I'll tell him, something like, that wasn't bad if you learned to play without the oven mitts on. that type of thing. Or a catcher's mitt when you're picking just isn't working.
Yeah.
But he's phenomenal. Love his feel. His feel for the thing. My goodness, you don't learn that in, how old is he? 12?
14.
14. No, he's a man, and actually getting ready to be shipped off. He's going to be deployed to Syria soon.
Oh man.
He re-enlisted and got what integrity. We talked about integrity. Do you mind if I brag on our guitar player?
No, go ahead.
Okay, because
I'm all ears.
well, yeah. I wasn't going to say it. I'm so impressed by J.W. Gregory. He was supposed to be out in September. Mm-hmm. And then when the proverbial shit was hitting the fan, starting to, and it's on, what is going on in the world.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into that. He re-enlisted knowing that he was going to be shipped right into Hell's Kitchen, so to speak. Mm-hmm. And that I didn't know that he re-enlisted. I thought that, oh my gosh, what a terrible time, to be in that type of a situation. And he does a lot of what the kids now don't, and I applaud that. I will applaud that forever. That's amazing to me. That's
me too.
Absolutely amazing.
I mean, it's a lot of the dedication and fortitude.
Yeah,
is in the younger kids nowadays just ain't there. And just to hear
he's
somebody,
not a child. No, he's a young man, but he's got something that the kids are lacking these days.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to say that, because I've got a 25-year-old daughter who's out there doing her thing, and she's the same way. But yeah, it's he's great. I can't talk him enough. The Bible says, "Let another mouth praise you." That's my job. He's the man.
Yeah.
Thank you, JW. You're the man.
And JW gets a shout out.
He does. He does. So come see Tattered Sons and throw some stuff at him.
So when is he leaving?
He doesn't leave until December, right?
I think it's December.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and they moved it back. So hopefully, let's hope cooler heads prevail and it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Let's hope so, because we don't need to do that.
No.
I'll get off my soapbox now. I'm not Bono. In the name. Sorry.
What was that?
Bono,
Somebody turned the radio
Bono
on.
was flying over. Bono's flying south for the winter.
Oh, geez.
Damn it.
I like Bono.
I can't take this guy anywhere.
I know, right? And you got to deal with him on stage. I mean, does he crack y'all up on stage?
That's the fun part. That's the fun part.
It makes it a challenge, because
Oh, come on.
then it's like, you're always wondering, can I get through this next part, because I know that Tim's going to do something.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was curious about.
It's like it's a challenge for your concentration to see if you can actually do it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I appreciate that. That's very nice.
And he does this drug free. That's crazy.
That's the weird
This
part.
is the weird part.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the days, maybe I just had too much back then. I'm still, I'm still on 10.
I can't imagine.
I'm still on 10.
You got residuals of a different kind.
That's what it is. You know how patina builds up? after so long, all that's holding the car together is the rust.
Right.
You know, that type of thing.
And the clear coat.
And the clear coat.
You got to put the clear coat on and make it shiny.
Shiny rust.
Kind of rust coloration.
Dale.
No, we like to have, seriously, Dave, we like to have as much fun as we can, because the world is so stupid. You gotta have fun, and we love everybody as often as possible. No, we absolutely love to meet everybody. I try to make it a purpose when we have a show is to go and thank everybody. There's a lot you can go do and spend your money on, and say you're going to come see us and actually do. See what I did there? And we appreciate every one of you. Our friend Julia came out. She came all the way to Rockin' Pod just to say hello, all the way from just outside of Knoxville.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Is that the girl that was down there with y'all?
That was that was actually Jennifer. That was Derek's lovely wife.
Oh yeah, that's right. I knew I met some girl down there, and I couldn't remember her name. I'm bad with names.
I am too. I've met so many people.
Yeah, I mean, you're just like, you dude. Hey, yeah, you know.
we did what? Oh, dude. We did what?
That's when you just call everybody dude.
Hey,
Dude.
Hey, bro.
Good to see you again, dude.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
And I call the girls dudettes.
Dudette. Yeah, exactly.
I'm learning. I've almost got it down. I've got the darling down. From
The darling.
darling.
Sweetheart.
Yeah, darling.
Well, you got to do the darling.
The darling. They like that. It leaves the impression you care. No, but seriously, we're having the best time, and hopefully everybody will enjoy that and pick up on that. If we can bless you that much, you've blessed us that much.
Right.
That's because we get to do it. I'm the type of guy. Here's a shock. I'm a theater major. You know, I'm a theater major who's a drummer and who's now a front man. Yeah, and that's shame. You know, and the back of the room gets the same show as the front. So that's my thing, and we just love to do it. It was given to us, and now we're giving back.
Yeah.
At a price.
For $12.50, you can come in.
But you get a $13.25 show.
There you go.
Pay $12.50, you get a $13.25 show.
Right.
That's what I like. I mean, it's just, I think it's cool as hell that y'all are bringing back a lot of the Southern rock, you know, because I hate seeing people on stage wearing stage clothes and singing about something that they don't even know what the hell they're singing about. Yeah. I mean, you know, just, I had to, you know, I tell people sometimes, you know, don't wear stage clothes. Be you. I want to see you. I want to know who you are, you know, and that helps a lot.
Well, when you break it down and you're not, because don't get me wrong, I really like to dress in cool stuff, but
you look good in turquoise spandex.
You know what? I may or may not have some.
You should see him in pink spandex.
I'm telling you, it's making a comeback. Thank God. But the problem is when I walk by, it looks like hail damage.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you know, this day and age, you can't have.
Well, I mean, we're kind of all like 80s kids, you know, because I mean, you know, it was.
I had 3 Bondo companies call me after the last show.
Hang on, Fix-A-Den is calling.
Oh my God! I got to paint that ass for $29.95. Just one coat.
Just one?
Just one coat.
Just one.
That's all it needs. No, we're
and a good buff job.
Yeah. If we're lucky. If we're lucky. That depends on the record. That depends on the record. Hey, somebody's taking a picture. Hello.
Yep.
Nice to see you.
So, are y'all going to do vinyl?
Yes.
Vinyl is making a hell of a comeback, dude.
Okay, I'm going to die on this hill. I am not the hugest AC/DC fan. I love quite a bit of them, but there is nothing that sounds better when you put the quality stereo, of course, when you put that vinyl on Back in Black. When that starts.
Oh yeah, that whole.
And when that groove starts in right there, that is the sound. Mm-hmm. I hope we can attain in Pennsylvania with. I can't say his name.
My neighbors at Fort Campbell would probably also testify to that from back in my Army days.
Yes,
that when the needle hits the vinyl on Back in Black.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Or don't mean to sound like a seal. You drop that needle on the friggin', it starts off with stand up and shout with Dio. That sound right there. I mean, my goodness.
Well, see, I always love the Holy Diver when you drop that needle down and you hear that.
Absolutely.
Man.
That's what we're trying to bring back. You know, I mean, we already brought sexy back, so we're bringing back.
Oh yeah.
You know, well, Mark Alley brought sexy back. Mark's a sexy guy. He's a beast. He's got the big muscles.
Oh yeah.
He is. Anyway, wish you know where he is. Where is Mark?
You know, he gets going, and I just can't remember what the hell I was fixing to say.
Where is Mark?
I don't know.
I haven't even talked to him in a couple of days. I wonder where he was.
He had something to do today, but I can't remember what it was.
He was in California, and I think he's back now.
He is.
Yeah. You know what Mark has? I'll plug Mark. He's got a really cool. It's called Domine. It's a Pink Floyd tribute that he does every so often. And
Oh, sweet.
He has it timed out. He's got it's Pink Floyd. He's got it timed out to the Wizard of Oz, the Dark Side of the Moon.
Dark Side of the Moon, sync to the Wizard of Oz.
Has a big projection. It's awesome.
Yeah. So, what do y'all think is the big thing on the whole rise of this tribute band stuff?
Honestly,
Lack of anything new.
because, and I will die on this hill, and I might piss some people off, but I do that. In this country, we have a big problem with being inundated with hip hop and pop because nobody buys records. So the record companies are making this ball of shit and telling you it's cool.
Yeah, digital.
Yeah. And I don't really listen to anything new that's come out. I listen to stuff from Scandinavia. They still like harmony and melody and guitar solos and stuff. And that's a shame, but it is coming back. There's some kids in town. I hate saying kids, but because I feel like grandpa, because I am. There's some guys coming up in Nashville that are starting to smoke some ass again. So that's really good.
Yeah, because when I had Leon Everett on, me and him were talking about the three girls, and I don't know if they're sisters or what they are, but you got one on an acoustic guitar, you got one on a banjo, and you got one with fiddle, and she's standing on the old box, stomping.
Right.
You know, and for young kids to be doing that is just phenomenal to me. And I love it, you know, just like y'all's guitar player. You know, this cat's still, you know, in his 20s, and he's coming across with some great old Southern licks hitting on that guitar, man.
And like we said before, that does go to proper rearing.
Yeah, it does. A lot of it does.
I'm the youngest of 5 kids, and my nearest sibling is 9 years older than me. So I get to hear it all from doo-wop to Kiss.
Oh yeah,
coming up, and maybe that's why I can't wait for the Barry Manilow concert. I cannot wait. He is coming to Bridgestone, and I will be there.
Dude, Barry Manilow was the shit in a day, man.
He still is. I don't give a damn if he's 85 years old.
I mean, I think his voice is not as strong as what it used to be, but I mean,
I'll be there. I'll be singing.
He wrote some good hits.
I'll be singing. I'll be there singing. I will. Don't think I won't.
Well, you could do backup for him.
Nope.
We're
going to go drinking before me and Barry. Me and Barry are going to hit Tootsie's.
There you go.
Across the street and get all liquored up. Find Lola. She was a showgirl.
Oh Lord.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just having fun. It's fun being here. Where the hell are we? Portland? We're here in
Portland, Tennessee. Yeah.
I used to drive through here every day. This is a nice little town.
Sitting at my dining room table. See, that's what I like. I like that kickback, laid back atmosphere. You can sit and talk about anything.
That's true. And you know what's the best thing to talk about is The Devil You Know, because it's got me singing on it, and that's what I'm all about.
Well, that's the number one priority, right?
No, actually, we're just having a great time, and making fun of our band members that aren't here.
Shame on them.
That's their fault.
It's all their fault.
I know, right?
I took off work for this. No, I was glad to. Next,
you had brownies helping you out.
Actually,
Something
bronies.
See, I said it wrong.
Actually, you're probably pretty close with that. You're probably closer than you want to know with that. I love my crew. I love my crew. They're great.
That's fun.
Anyway, let's talk about you. How long have you been doing this? We don't know you.
I just been doing this since December.
Really, that is awesome because you got really cool gear.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just I researched it for 6 months and then started buying the gear, started piecing everything together, trying to set up the best I could for quality audio, video.
You've done a great job because I've been ever since we met. I've been checking out your stuff, and you definitely know your music. I will give you that. You got some quality stuff out there. I really like it.
Yeah, I loved it, and I just hope I can,
Well, you're like us. It's the real type of thing, and when you're phony, that shows quicker than anything.
I can't stand it.
It shows quicker than anything, and
but I mean, for years I did, lights and sound all around Nashville. I made a little bit of money and I took advantage of it a lot.
Yep.
But that's just the way it is. And you've been doing a lot of that too. Well,
Nashville's its own thing. It's its own worst enemy because
it's an abyss from hell.
There's so many. We're trying to stand out. It's kind of like trying to stand out in a quagmire of what is it?
Yeah. Nobody knows anymore.
Well, I will say, props to Nashville. They've got a hell of a rock and roll scene building bigger and bigger and bigger every year because, once again, the pop influence in country.
Yeah.
It's opinion, guys. That's opinion. That I really...
Well, see, that's what I liked about, back in the 80s when, we were all doing stuff downtown. I mean, you had the End and Exit End and Elliston Place and all these Sal's.
Absolutely.
All these great places. First light show I ever did was Sal's off Hardin Place.
Oh, okay. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Wow. That was back when Scott lived in here. Before I moved here, I came down all the time because my best friend was here. We were in a pop country band that was terrible. And it was bad.
I can't believe you put pop and country together like that.
Well, when the hair metal ceased to exist, thanks to our friends from Seattle.
Yeah.
And all that, we went to the next, that's what you do when you're musicians. Yeah. You go to the next thing, and our bass player's wife was gorgeous and she could sing. So we started doing some Faith Hill and Martine McBride.
That worked.
And our heart wasn't in it and it sucked.
Your heart's got to be in it. I don't care what you do. Yeah. Your heart has got to be in it.
But my heart is just full of. We're having so much joy doing this. I can't wait to the next show. Hell, I can't wait to the next rehearsal. When is that? We don't know when we don't rehearse. We don't rehearse.
We don't rehearse.
Do y'all Zoom call rehearse?
No.
Have you seen people doing that?
No, I can't even spell Zoom. We tried that. We tried it earlier today with what's his name, and we ended up having to go through Facebook Messenger video chat because it was just weird. Somebody couldn't. Yeah, hell with it.
Yeah, it's hard to set up sometimes.
We're all sitting there like this.
It's hard to set up sometimes.
It was just weird.
I did a Zoom call with Big Vinny, and he was doing it off his cell phone right in front of him.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, hey, I really want people to come in here.
They're building down where I work downtown. They are building a new venue so the internet goes in and out. So it could have been that too. So
yeah, there ain't no telling.
They're going to blow that bridge. I can't wait.
Which bridge?
right in front of Frist Art Museum. They're going to, for the next 5 months, there's going to be no bridge going into West Nashville.
Wow.
Lovely.
Oh my God.
I can't wait. It's going to be fun.
It's not like traffic in Nashville is not already messed up enough as it is.
the collective hissy fit for the next 5 months.
Let's just blow a major thoroughfare and take it out and see how everybody survives for months.
That is crazy.
They may as well remove Facebook. I mean,
I'll tell you what though, I've been able to watch them do it, and they're digging a new way for the train and a trestle to go over it for people to walk around, and they've got down to the original bricks of Nashville down underneath there. It is really cool.
That's awesome.
It is really cool looking.
Have you ever seen the there's supposed to be this huge tunnel system up underneath?
It is. I've seen. Look out! He's throwing.
What are you doing?
Look out!
I'm throwing things.
Hey.
I can't see
What the hell's going on?
I'm just going to put this over here.
Dropping bottles everywhere.
I'm just going to put it right there. I'm not going to touch it anymore.
I'm going to look at it. stories on it.
Shame on you.
Where-
Anyway, the bridge.
I'm so sorry. This interview is just. You want to start over?
No, I'm good. I mean,
We haven't even gotten to the good stuff yet. Have we? No, no. The bridge is going to be fun. That's going to be. But what they're doing, I'm all over this. There's going to be a new music venue, and it's going to be down into the foundation.
like the bowl.
Yeah, like the bowl in the middle of town. That is going to be cool.
That's going to be wild.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's going to be really cool.
So everybody just pull their cars up and have the lights from the.
And it costs it costs $75 to park. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's already almost that.
It's close.
Anyway.
It is. And they're starting to take all the little cool places away that the people like me who are cheap.
Mm-hmm.
They're finding those.
Well, see, that's one thing I'm not really liking right now in the music industry is how much freaking ticket sales are, man.
It's insane.
Have you seen some of the prices on these tickets?
Gene can keep his. I've given him enough money, so this last tour I ain't doing no more for that. I don't know the last time I paid. Okay, I went and saw. Nope, that was comped.
Comps don't count.
I went and saw Winger in St. Louis a couple years ago and paid $36.
See, I could do that.
Yeah,
but I mean, there's a lot of these people. I think the Stones' last concert.
Oh my gosh,
phenomenal prices.
How do you do that if you're John Q Sixpack?
Yeah, I mean, there's no way
you can't. Because it's made up. It's made up for the corporate. It's a corporate thing.
Yeah, let me get a second mortgage so I can go to a concert. I'm just not going to do it.
Who was it? Was it Bruce Springsteen? It was something like $12,000.
Yeah, for the big package.
For what?
Well, you get the meet and greet.
Well, he wrote a song.
Born to Run and Rosalita and the rest. I don't care.
Yeah,
that's the opinion. He's the boss.
Well, see, that's what I think of. More like. I think a lot of personal venues, like the bars and everything, I think that's where a lot of people are actually starting to go back to.
True.
Because it's not costing a whole lot of money.
Right.
You can still go out and you can see a good quality band.
And there's bands. There's. I mean, you're not going to get the big A nationals, but there's other ones you can bring in.
Yeah.
And there's a place in St. Louis that the friends of mine are running, and that's how they're doing it. They're bringing in, the Wingers. They're bringing in the Great Whites. They're bringing in the people that people want to see and will come from, several states around.
Well, I think Basement East is having Striper's coming.
And it'll be a damn fine show, and I'll be right there because I love those guys.
Yeah, I love Striper. I mean,
one of my favorites.
Dude, when they first come out back in the day, I mean, just their guitar tone, I was just hooked.
Absolutely. Those Charvels were awesome.
I mean, it was just, I get cold chills from it right now.
Yep.
Just from thinking of that tone and Michael Sweet's voice, man. I mean, he was just.
Have you heard, there's a band, it's a super group put out with Michael Sweet. It's called Iconic. Have you heard that yet?
No, but I did hear where Lynch and Sweet's coming together.
That's awesome too. I've heard a little bit of that.
Yeah, I want to hear all of that.
The Iconic, Michael Sweet and Nathan James from Inglorious and Tommy Aldridge on drums.
Oh, man.
Marco Mendoza on bass, and Joel Hoekstra playing guitar.
Oh, wow.
The bar is here.
Oh, yeah.
The bar has way been raised, guys.
I'll pay $40 for that.
I'd go see if that tours. I will try and get that opening slot like hell. I will try and get that one, but I will be there.
Oh, it'd be blessed.
You better try extra hard for that one.
Yeah, I mean, anytime y'all open up a show, if you need an extra hand, I mean, I'm here,
I have been where's my close-up? I have been trying to get a hold of the Old Gray in Manchester, Tennessee. Are you out there? Answer your phone because you got Warrant and Winger coming, and we would be perfect for that opening shot.
There you go.
I'm telling you, I've been calling you. Don't make me come out there again.
Stalker.
Restraining orders are only suggestions.
Well, it's just a piece of paper.
Like the stop sign with the white borders, those are suggestions.
Yeah.
I learned that in Southern Illinois driver's ed.
It's a good idea though.
Yeah. Exactly.
We have fun.
We do.
Man, I've had fun on this.
I hope so.
This is a blast.
How much longer we got?
Well, I think You gonna do a song or two, wasn't you?
I'd love to.
We'll do a song and then we'll give some shout outs and.
Okay. Because I can't see the countdown. I'm blind.
Oh, you don't worry about the countdown.
We should do the new single.
How's it go? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it.
You get the throat clear real good. Now, what song is this?
This is called "The Devil That You Know."
The Devil That You Know by Tattered Sons. It's first time acoustic, isn't
It's
it?
the first time we've done this.
Oh, man. For my show.
Let's have a conversation, maybe a little more wine. Don't talk about complication, they seem to waste our precious time. I'm no angel, baby, I know I'm full of sin. And all I ask from you is let me come on in. Oh, let me in. Won't be the one to hold you when you cry in the middle of the night. Won't be the one to wipe your tears and make everything alright. Yeah, we're not perfect people. I know it hurts when we lie. All I want you to know, girl, I'm not the one that cries. No, not the only one that cries. I smell your sin upon my pillow. Your voice still lingers in my soul. I may be the devil at your door, but I'm the devil that you know. Now it's an awkward place that we've got ourselves in, girl. Destination unknown, and the path we've taken again and again, again and again. I am no angel, baby, I'm full of sin. All I ask from you, let me come on in, yeah. I'm no angel, baby, I'm a fool and I've sinned. Oh, all I ask from you is to let me come on in. Oh, let me in, yeah. Damn, that guitar sounds good.
It does.
My goodness gracious. That was The Devil That You Know the first time we ever did that. Except for when we got the levels.
Man, that was awesome.
Thank you so much.
I
That's a
really
fun song.
appreciate y'all debuting that on my show.
That's a fun song. That's a fun song.
It is. It's got a lot of meaning to it, a lot of heart to it.
It does. It's deep. We
keep going back to it. It's real because we've all done it.
Yeah.
It's a story as old as time. Man has girl, man messes up, man tries to get it back. We see what happens.
Oh, yeah. It was awesome. I love it.
Thank you.
That's a great song.
So where can everybody find y'all?
TatteredSons.com.
There you go. And you take care of the website, don't you?
I do take care of the website.
Our
That's good.
website's cool. It's got a, what do you call it, a landing
A
page?
landing page. And the cool thing about the landing page is when you land on the TatteredSons.com website, the first thing you see it's a page full of little buttons, which are links to all of our stuff, like our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, Instagram, and all of that. It's all
Merch
right
page?
there.
You got a merch page?
Yep. We have new shirts too.
We have new shirts.
Sweet.
I almost wore one, but it's kind of tacky to wear your own shit.
That's why I don't wear my own shit.
You know Bobby Bradley? You know,
Actually, my dad's name was Bobby Leon Bradley.
works Bradley's barn.
Nope, he used to work at Nissan.
Okay, because that was a big studio in Nashville, Bradley's barn.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then he went to the dark side and came up to work at Three Angels with me in Southern Illinois.
Hey, there you go.
You talk about a studio. Woo, boy, they spent some money.
See, I want a studio. I want a big studio, but I want it where I don't charge $15,000 for somebody to come in and cut a song.
Okay, I'm not going to say who, but we have the days of somebody backing up the truck with the big cases of money in them. Mm-hmm. Those are done.
Gioni.
And to sit on top of that pile of schmegma of bands, whatever you want to call them, you got to have a pretty penny, a pretty picture, a pretty slick thing. We are getting hooked up. I am so excited what's getting ready to come in the next 6 months. It's going to be amazing.
Man, I can't wait.
I can't wait. No, I'm so excited because it's so much. Oh my God.
Well, y'all got to keep me posted on some stuff because y'all can come back in anytime.
Awesome.
Sure thing.
I mean, I love it when people have good news and things are opening up for you. And hell, let's share it with everybody.
Well, I did just save a bunch of money on my car insurance.
That's good. Geico?
Nope.
Girlco.
It's 2023.
Sweet.
I'm sorry. Anyway, no, we've had a blast. I can't thank you enough for letting me come in here and be completely stupid, and hopefully you bring your guys out there wherever you are,
wherever there
in the interweb, the snap face, Instapoke.
You can talk to that camera right there.
The out there, the Instapoke, the snap face. What is it? The Snapchat. What is it?
Snap. Wow, there's so many of them now.
What are the
grandma face?
Anyway, the gram.
Snap the grandma book.
Snap the book. Snapbook.
Snapchat. I don't know.
No,
I don't have no
chat.
clue.
I don't do the snap. I don't do any of those because I can't type.
Dude, I got off Facebook forever until I started this back up.
If I wasn't doing music and stuff, I probably wouldn't be on the thing except from outside just to watch the dumpster fire. Because no, we love everybody on Facebook, especially Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He's great.
He's awesome.
He's great.
He did FaceTime.
Android.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, we want to thank everybody that comes to our shows. Please go to our website, buy our merch.
TatteredSons.com.
TatteredSons.com. It's got the EPK on there. You did a bang up job on that.
Thank you.
Oh, it looks so cool. And it's got the new promo video on there that Mark did. Ollie Visuals, man. We just got we were signed through with Crunch Cabinets. That's Apex Strings. Guys, check our stuff out. We're with them because it's free. No, because it's the best.
Yeah, there you go.
No, it's no. If it's in this group, it's good.
It definitely is. Yeah. I mean, I really enjoyed listening to y'all.
We appreciate it.
And I am coming out.
Sure you are.
I am, seriously. Look, we're going to do it right. Where's it at?
Hey, look at that.
I wrote it down.
You did write it down. Awesome. I think somebody's going to throw something at us.
No.
Okay.
There ain't no telling. What are you doing?
Time?
Huh? I don't know what you're doing.
I don't either.
I ain't got a clue.
You guys remember Rip Taylor? Never mind.
Yeah.
Throw the stuff on you.
Oh, yeah. He was funny.
He was funny.
He was hilarious. All right, man. We're going to get out of here.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Dave.
Tattered Sons, I really appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
And y'all come back anytime. And
we will.
We're going to get all the info. I need everybody to check when you look at my stuff. Their links will be on the page. You can click on it, go to tatteredsons.com, check all them out. Please help support these guys. Buy some merch, buy some t-shirts. I've seen a couple of the designs. They're pretty freaking cool. And like, share, subscribe, whatever you're going to do. There's a link on mine. Y'all can help support my show because this stuff ain't cheap. So y'all have a good one, and we appreciate it. And see you. Bye.